Hey, my name is Drew Diorsi, and I am here to help you burn fat. And in today's video, we are going to be talking all about how you can burn fat fast in 8 weeks by following a simple, no stress, 4-step solution that I'm going to be sharing with you. Now, before we get too deep into this video, I want to share with you the outline so you know what to expect and you can be prepared for what is to come. Okay, this video is going to be broken up into two very different parts. Part one, we are going to be talking about real quickly each one of these simple, no stress steps that will help you burn fat fast in 8 weeks. And then we will move on to part two. And part two is what makes my videos so much different than pretty much all of the other videos you will find on YouTube. Because in part two is where I take you through a free coaching program. And I walk you through that coaching program step by step so you can apply everything you learn into your life easily and effortlessly. Because we all know that getting results doesn't come from knowing more stuff and simply watching a video. Getting results comes from hard work and dedication and applying what you know into your life. And that's what part two is all about. How do you actually apply these things into your life? I will show you how for free, and I'll show you how to gain access to that free coaching program whenever it comes to that time. So that's what makes my videos different. I take you through a coaching program. I do this in every single one of my videos, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. Let's jump into part one. Part one, we're going to talk about each one of these very quickly. Stop looking for the perfect supplement. People are constantly reaching out to me and asking me, what kind of supplement should I be taking to help me burn fat or help me increase my energy? And my first question is always, why do you need a supplement? And I ask that in a very curious way, not like a degrading way. Like, why do you need a supplement? And the answer is usually because I see other people taking supplements, and media is constantly pushing supplements as the cure to us. So that's a very common reason, because so-and-so is taking it and she's seeing great results. Okay. Another common response is because I just feel like I need an extra edge. Now, if you feel like you need an extra edge, you have this symptom of not feeling full of energy, or you have this symptom of not being able to burn fat. Well, that symptom that you are experiencing is not because you don't have a supplement in your life. That symptom is there because you are living an imbalanced life. As simple as that. You are either not getting enough movement, enough sleep, enough nutrition, enough hydration, enough positive thinking, enough breathing. And I'll be talking about that in the worksheet, in the coaching program, how you can create more alignment. But it's so important to know that the supplement is not the answer. The answer is creating a more balanced life. And I'll show you how to do that in the coaching program. Step two is identify your starting point. And what I mean by that is identify your nutrition starting point. Okay? You have to know where you are currently at in order to get to somewhere else. Okay? Most people, they follow advice of eat less, or eat more veggies, or eat more protein, eat less carbs. Well, what does that mean when you don't even know how much you are currently consuming? So before we make any changes to our nutrition regimen, you have to identify where you are currently at without making any changes. And I will show you how to do that in the coaching program. Not only will I show you how to do that, I will show you what to do once you do that. So make sure you stay tuned. The third solution, the third step, is to disconnect each day. And the reason I emphasize this is because it is a well-known fact that increased cortisol levels in your body will make you hold on to and store excessive fat, especially in your stomach area for men and women. So if you are somebody who has extra fat in their stomach and it's been very challenging to get it away or to have it melt away or burn it off, it might be because your stress is really high. Well, how do you reduce your cortisol levels? Okay, I'm going to be sharing with you some very practical, easy to follow ways in the coaching program. And it's not going to require that you meditate for 30 minutes a day, but it will require you to put away your laptop, to slide away your phone, and to be by yourself. And some other things that I'll talk about in the program. Okay, the fourth one is create subconscious alignment. This is a word that you probably haven't heard before, but subconscious alignment is when your subconscious programming, your habits, your beliefs are in perfect alignment with your conscious desires and goals. When this happens, taking action, being disciplined, being motivated, being consistent is effortless. It's enjoyable, it's pleasurable, it's fun. But most people do not have subconscious alignment. Most people are where what I call subconscious disalignment, where your conscious goals and desires are really high, but your subconscious programming and beliefs and habits are really low. Perhaps your goals consciously are, I want to burn 20 pounds of fat in 8 weeks, or 10 pounds of fat in 8 weeks, which is a little bit more of a realistic goal, but 20 pounds is certainly possible if you have a lot to lose. And you have a subconscious programming that leads you to believe that you're a big girl, or that you're a big guy, or that burning fat is hard and burning fat requires a bunch of money or a bunch of time. If that's what you subconsciously believe and that's what you have been programmed to accept to be true, then you will never achieve your conscious goals, because you can only rise as high as your subconscious will allow. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to level up your subconscious. Okay, so with all of that being said, what I want to do now is take you through the worksheet. If you haven't already, please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Let's go to the worksheet and let's apply everything that we now know into our life so we can get real results really fast. Let's have some fun. To gain access to the free coaching program, just go down to the description below this video, click the link, type in your email, and you will immediately receive free access for this worksheet. All right, so welcome to the worksheet. And if you made it this far, I honor you. Clearly, you are somebody who is willing to work hard to achieve their goals. And because of that, I feel so confident when I say you will burn fat fast in 8 weeks by following this simple, no stress, 4-step solution. What we are going to do now is we are going to walk through this entire worksheet together, step by step. And it's going to take some time, maybe 10-15 minutes. And it's best that you can devote all of your attention to this worksheet. So make sure you carve out the time that you need to take this seriously and to really think about every question that I share with you in this worksheet. So if you need to, pause this video and save it for later and complete it later. Or let's do it right now. Okay, you have access to this. In order for you to edit this on your behalf and fill out the answers to the questions later on in this worksheet, all you need to do is go to the top left-hand corner, click File, click Make a Copy, name it whatever you want, and then click OK, and you will be able to edit this however you want to edit it. before we go on any further, I want to share with you this rapid fat loss hypnosis recording that can take your fat loss to the next level. It will take your fat loss to the next level, especially if you are somebody who struggles with motivation or discipline or being unsure of what to do. If you need more motivation, more discipline, then this recording is going to be a lifesaver for you. It is something that I share with all of my clients, and it's something that is going to take your mindset, your self-belief to the next level. So check that out if you're interested. It's free. You click on the link, it'll take you to the SoundCloud download. Okay, so step 1. Stop looking for the perfect supplement. And I want to share with you an excerpt from Paul Chek's blog, who is a very well-known, world-renowned holistic health coach. And he says, look carefully at the symptoms that have led you to believe you need supplementations. For example, maybe the symptom is you are unable to burn fat, or you don't have very much energy, etc. And once you do that, then look openly and honestly at your use of nutrition, hydration, sleep, breathing, thinking, and movement, and see where there may be patterns or behaviors that are sending you messages through your body that something needs to change. And those signals, those symptoms, are telling you you have to focus on one of these caveats of your life: nutrition, hydration, sleep, breathing, thinking, and movement. You don't need supplements. Your symptoms are not indicators that you need supplements. They are telling you that your lifestyle is out of balance. This is so key for you to understand. So do not use supplements as a crutch to keep living an imbalanced lifestyle, which is what most people use supplements for. Instead, use the following 3 steps in this coaching program to create more balance and more harmony in your life. And another thing that I felt like I needed to add here that I didn't talk about originally in the video is, unless you have a medical reason to do so, stop trying to follow a dogmatic diet regimen. For example, vegan or keto or carnivore, etc. If you are following those because you think it's the only way, then you are probably causing your body more harm than good. And the instructions for step 1 are very simple. Follow your deep intuitive intelligence that something is off, and seek professional help. You need someone to guide you in the right direction on a more one-to-one level. If you feel like you need supplements, what you really need is to follow your intuitive guidance and seek the guidance of a professional. Let's move on to step 2. And this is where you're going to be taking more action. Okay? So step 2. Identify your nutrition starting point. Step 2A, and we'll go over the instructions in a moment, is reduce your average intake by 200 calories for the first 3 weeks, and then drop only 100 calories each week for the final 4 weeks. Excuse me. And this will make more sense in a moment. But that's step 2A. Step 2B, eat more nutrient-dense whole foods. And when consuming animal products, make sure they are pasture-raised, organic, and wild, because when you do that, you're eating foods that are full of nutrients. When you're eating whole foods, organic foods, pasture-raised meats, organic fruits and vegetables. And when you do that, you're no longer going to need supplements because you're actually getting all of the nutrients you need. Okay, so the instructions for step 2, I think I need to make this step 2A, step 2B, step 2C. That's a little bit more clear. Instructions, okay? And I want you to do this right now. Download the free app MyFitnessPal. Do that right now. Because this week you are going to track everything you consume, which means everything you eat and drink, for 7 consecutive days without changing anything to your diet. So right now, download MyFitnessPal. Pause this video and do that now. When you track your food, you can use the barcode scanning option for most of the foods you buy at the store. And if you eat out a lot, you can Excuse me, need some water. If you eat out, you can usually find the restaurant in the app, or you can simply plug each food item in individually. And I know this can be tedious, but you'll only need to do this for 8 weeks. Okay? Once you track for 7 days, find your daily average calorie intake by adding up all 7 days and dividing that number by 7. Okay, once you get your daily average intake, simply subtract 200 calories from your average calorie intake and aim to hit that number each day. And you can set the target on your app to be simply 200 calories less than whatever you found out your average to be. If you have any questions about this, please reach out to me. I have my email right here. Reach out to my email right there if you have any questions about anything that we're talking about. Okay, where were we? Step 4. Repeat step 3 after 7 days for the next 3 weeks. Okay, so example, if my average calorie intake was 2,500 without changing a thing, then I would aim to eat 2,300 for week 2, and then 2,100 for week 3, then 1,900 for week 4, and then from there only subtract 100 calories for the next 4 weeks. And the reason you go from 200 calories for the first 3 weeks to 400 is because from the get-go we need to get everything revving up, and we need to put your body in a serious calorie deficit so you can rapidly burn fat. And from there we begin to kind of get used to that deficit, so we only need to subtract 100 and you will still reap incredible results even when you are only subtracting 100 every single week. It's an amazing, amazing thing when you do this intentionally and you are very consistent. And like I said before, if you feel like you lack consistency or motivation or discipline, make sure you listen to my rapid fat loss hypnosis recording. That will change everything for you. Let's talk about step 3 of these no stress solutions. Disconnect each day. Now I just want to share with you an excerpt from Psychology Today where they said, in quotes, stress causes you to accumulate more fat, or at least slows down fat metabolism. That's what stress does to you. Okay? Research from the Department of Psychology at Yale University discovered the stress hormone, also known as cortisol, triggers excessive abdominal fat storage in both men and women. Knowing this, we have to be willing to disconnect, to reduce our stress. And these are the instructions on how to do that. And they are so easy to follow. Get away from your laptop, phone, or any other device that keeps you connected to other people. Push it away, turn it off, put it on airplane mode. Get it away from you. Sit down and breathe. A great exercise is to visualize yourself letting go of any physical and emotional tension with each exhale. You can try that now. Pause the video and feel your releasing of the tension every time you exhale. Do this for about 10 to 20 minutes, 1 to 2 times per day. In fact, to make it even easier, you can do less. Let's do 5 to 20 minutes. It doesn't take much. We just have to lower our stress levels. And to give you a real quick recommendation, try downloading the app Breathwork. You can get it for free. It is so effective for helping you reduce your stress by simply breathing. Check it out. I think you will love it. Step 4, create subconscious alignment. This is how you embody your 2.0 self. Okay, this is next level coaching right here. This is how you will be able to effortlessly track everything you do. So make sure you finish step 4 as soon as you can. And it's going to take some time to really get clear with your answers, but you have to complete it. Step 4A, which we'll talk about in a moment, fall asleep in the consciousness/awareness you want to wake up in. That is everything. So the instructions are, and we'll go through this together right now. Write down 5 goals that you have. Example, I want to burn 10 pounds of fat and get my abs to show. I want to build lean muscle. I want to get stronger, etc. Write down what you really believe and know to be, in quotes, true about each one of these desires. And what I really want you to do is write down your limiting beliefs. And there's no shame or guilt with these limiting beliefs because I'm going to show you how to switch them and upgrade them. For example, your goal is I want to burn 10 pounds of fat, right? If you were to write down what you believe to be true, maybe it's I think burning fat is hard and I'm genetically predisposed. I'm genetically inclined to be heavier. Maybe that's what you believe, and it's okay if you believe that. But I want you to write down your limiting beliefs. You write down one limiting belief for every single goal you had. And if this is not making any sense to you, because I understand that I'm kind of jumping all over the place, please reach out to me by email, because this is so important that you understand what I'm talking about, because this is next level stuff. Creating subconscious awareness or subconscious alignment is going to give you everything you want out of your life and so much more. Okay, the third one, now take the limiting beliefs and upgrade each one of them. Use your imagination and give yourself the permission to be limitless with what you can believe. So every limiting belief you wrote up here, write down one new upgraded belief. And it doesn't even have to be something that you actually believe to be true right now. It can be something that you wish you believed. Regardless, write down something that is next level compared to the limiting beliefs. Okay, the fourth one is, out of your 5 goals that you wrote up above, pick the number one most important goal that you want right now. Okay, and once you do that, now define this goal of yours as vividly as you can. If you achieve this goal, what does your life look like? Okay, if you achieve this goal, what will your life be like? Write it down and be very clear and as descriptive as your mind will allow. Take time there. In 3 sentences or fewer, describe the new 2.0 version of yourself who can effortlessly achieve your goals and desires. Okay? Who is the person who can achieve this goal? Are they somebody who is full of confidence and willing to work hard every single day and enjoys the pleasures of blah, 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 blah? Write down whatever comes up for you. And again, this is so important that you take seriously. Okay, life is a game, but it's a game that we have to play seriously in order to have fun. And it's a bit paradoxical. I understand that. The 6th one is, what special characteristics does the new 2.0 version of yourself need to have in order to achieve your goal? List 5 or more different ones. Example, maybe they need to be motivated or confident or disciplined or persevering, or consistent with taking action, etc. What good habits does the new 2.0 version of yourself have? List 5 or more good habits. Maybe they cook at home, maybe they have an accountability partner, maybe they hire a coach, etc. What is the day-to-day routine look like? There's an error. I apologize. What does the day-to-day routine look like for the new 2.0 version of yourself? List it from waking to going to sleep. This is where you can have so much fun, where you just write down a day in the life of the healthiest, happiest, and most successful version of yourself. Really take your time on question 8. Let's move on to the 9th one. How would the new 2.0 version of yourself feel throughout the day? What would their emotional state be like from waking to going to sleep? They wake up feeling energized and focused and excited. They go to work committed to excellence, blah, blah, blah. How are they feeling throughout the day? Get very clear with that. Okay? How would other people talk about the new 2.0 version of yourself? What are some of the things that they would say? Would they talk about how amazing your transformation was in 8 weeks? Would they talk about how joyful you are when they are around you? What are they going to say about you? And you could create whatever you want. Okay? Life is simply a simulation of whatever you are conscious of being. That is deep, deep wisdom. So all you have to do is get very clear with who you want to be and become aware of yourself being that thing. Before going off to bed, embody the consciousness/awareness of the new 2.0 version of yourself. Do not think about the 2.0 version of yourself. Think from it. Feel your goal as if it were already achieved in the present moment. Live from the end and assume the achievement as something that has already happened. Be patient as life begins to fulfill your new subconscious identity. This is how you create subconscious alignment. If you have any questions, you can email me or you can schedule a free coaching call with me today and take your body and your life to the next level. All you got to do is click this link and you will be able to effortlessly schedule a call so we can create some incredible things together and we can be a partner. We can do this hand in hand because it takes more than one. We have to do this together. And if it's not with me, then it's got to be with somebody else who can take you to where you want to be. Pause this video. Complete this worksheet now. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Share this video on your social media because this video, when taken seriously, in the right hands of the right people, is next level. And this can truly create a massive wave of health and happiness in this world. And I say that so confidently and so passionately. Thank you so much for watching this. I honor you. I love you. I will talk to you soon.